Was it that your child told you that gave you chills? 1. When my son was 4, I became pregnant for a second time. I had just discovered a terrible secret about my husband was terrified about bringing another child into the family. I had no real plan on how to resolve my situation, so I hid the pregnancy for 4 months. Very sadly, perhaps due to stress, I miscarried. During the time that I was pregnant, I had many quiet conversations with the baby. Convinced it was a boy, I called him Luke. Fast forward several months, and my son has a new best friend. He met him in the park and they had many of the same interests and even looked alike. The only problem was this friend was an invisible friend, named Luke, who, according to my son, just wants to be his brother. Gives me chills just remembering it. 2. The day my daughter told me she'd been abused by a family friend. She was 10. I grabbed her and hugged her as tight as I could and we both just sat and cried for a few minutes. I told her how much I loved her and how brave she was for telling me, and I would make sure that would never happen again, ever, as long as I was alive. She wiped her eyes, told me she loved me too, and went out to play in the backyard. I immediately called the police and within 45 days the bastard was in jail. 3.